to our YouTube channel. My name is Esme,
And I'm Roger.
and welcome to Roger's Esme Vlogs.
Yes, welcome.
Yeah, guys, I think it's been a long time that we had a little bit discussion, right?
Yes. So, the situation.
We're a little bit busy work and at the same time juggling time for our other second work.
Yes.
But now we have a little bit time to discuss about a very interesting topic. And again, thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you for every love that you show. I hope that you would continue supporting us in the next following vlogs.
Thank you so much, everyone, once again, for all of your donations.
Yeah, for the generosity. It really help us a lot through tough times right now in the Philippines. So thank you so much.
Yes, and for the previous donation, we will share it to my parents because,
Yes.
they're having problems with their situation, especially my dad. So we will give them next week, right? I mean,
In
this
the
Saturday,
this weekend actually, we'll be going back
the
to the
mountain.
mountains. We would visit his parents because we really need to take care of them,
Yes.
especially for his mom because his mom does everything in the house because his father barely can't see, and at the same time he had a heart attack
Yeah.
a heart attack. So I guess she really needs our help.
Yeah. So we will stay there for a couple of days, and then we will just buy some groceries and one sack of rice, maybe, right?
One sacrifice, and at the same time we need to provide money too, because they would also save money for the operation of Roger's
Uh,
your father's
yeah.
eyes. Yeah, his
So
father's eyes.
yeah, but for the donation that I received from one of our subscribers, so I think we will give that, and we will, get some part of it, and then buy rice and groceries, and then the rest we'll give it to them, right?
Yes, it's actually for them, and we were so happy that you really are helping us. Thank you so much for all the generosity. Thank you for the love that you show through us. So now today's topic is this is a perfect topic for you guys.
Yes.
If you're a type of person that wants to choose the perfect retirement or a perfect country
Place.
to perfect place to retire soon, this would be a perfect topic for you.
Yeah, since like most of foreigners are looking for a country or a place to live or to or have a retirement, like to stay there for the entire life, right?
Yes,
So
definitely.
yeah, the question there right now is like the Philippines the right place for you? So that's a big question.
Yeah, is the Philippines the right place for you? So before you decide to retire in the Philippines, it's best to know what it's like in living in the country itself. So try and do the following things that we would recommend. This is
Yes.
just our recommendation. It's up to you if you would follow it. First is if you never been to the Philippines, visit the country. So, by visiting the Philippines, will give you a clearer picture of what the country is like. So, understand what you like and don't like about the place, like the pros and cons. Try to balance it. It doesn't mean to say that we're trying to tell you that the Philippines is good. The Philippines is that's our recommendation as natives. Because
Yes.
we were born here. We've been living here since we were born.
Yes.
So of course we would definitely recommend it because we know the place very well. But it's up to you because we have different perspectives, right?
I agree. And well, it's okay to listen to like native people or other like foreign people who visited here in the Philippines to like listen their ideas or experiences. But for us, we really suggest to like visit here in the Philippines. Like it's really different that you can experience the environment, right?
Yeah, definitely. Experience, as we say, experience gives you more
Knowledge.
knowledge about the situation or about the place. So next is try and adopt the local Filipino way of life. So if you keep visiting the country for tourism purpose, it's very different from like actually living there. When
Right?
you're where you a tourist, you would see all the beauty of the Philippines because you're a tourist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but when you're in the Philippines, try to adjust to your normal day to day lifestyle instead of behaving as if you're on a holiday. It's not every day you have money.
Correct. So, and anyhow, in adapting the local Filipino way of life, it's like at first for sure it's like difficult for you, we can say, because we have different, like environment, culture,
Yes,
but
definitely.
on the long run, you can really adopt it. And we can see a lot of foreigners here in the Philippines that they
Mhm.
love, the local way of life here in the Philippines.
Yeah, some don't really adopt to it, but most of them adopt to it because it's really simple here. If you have just work or something that you can get money from, it's really good here in the Philippines to retire because everything is cheap.
Yes. So
Yes.
there are some, things that you need to consider, like, like as we mentioned before in our previous vlog, like you have to see to it that the place that you are interested in, much better. You really make sure that
The
the place, the
location.
location or location wise, and there will be a better like hospital
Hospital,
or yeah,
everything would be there. It needs to have the necessity that you want.
yes,
Next is visit the less popular and more rural provinces because it's important to know the cost of living in a big urban cities like Manila and Cebu is much higher than that of
agree.
rural provinces. So check different rural provinces if you want your savings to go a long way. Once you try these out, you actually know better if the Philippines is the best country for you to retire. Especially right now in the city areas, like the cost of land, the cost of apartments, the cost of rental, everything is getting higher and higher. Most specifically, people from the province, people from other islands are going to the like big big cities like Cebu, Manila, Davao because of work. So they're also getting that as an advantage for people that has land there, people that has business there, rentals, apartments. Um, they're getting that advantage. So that's why it keeps getting higher and higher for the cost of living in the city. So if you want to retire, better go to the provinces. One of our subscriber, I don't know if you know him, but I think if he's watching this video, he knows where he knows what we're actually discussing right now. So infrastructure.
Yes, and before that,
Mm,
I've noticed that a lot of foreigners they choose to stay in like rural areas or
yes.
small cities because
Mm-hmm.
they can save money. Like here in San Carlos,
Yes.
there are like a lot of foreigners right now. Not only in
Mm-hmm.
here in San Carlos, but also the Magere.
Yes.
Yeah, they choose to stay or live because they can really save money, right?
Yes, definitely. It's a city, and it's the same time as like yeah, it's a rural country, city. Sorry, it's a rural city. Because you can experience province and city at the same time.
Yes.
Yes. Um, good thing about is infrastructure. Let's go with infrastructure. So the most highest building in San Carlos here is just 4 floors, right? 4 floors,
Four or three, three.
three floors or 4 floors. It's not really high. If you're talking about business, you can have a lot of things that you can build here.
Yes, and no, yeah, like yeah, she said, no tall buildings, no condos. What we have here, or
It's
like
only
hotels
rental.
and apartments.
Yeah,
So
apartments.
in terms of roads, no like wide roads compared to Cebu or Manila. So it's really yeah, because we were talking about province or provinces. So for sure you can see a few like tall buildings only.
And not really few, but it's just small buildings here.
Yeah, but in Cebu or Manila, yes, there are like you know like tall buildings. There are a lot of condos.
Yeah,
Um,
condos that you can try to rent or something you would buy. There's a lot of condos there, especially in Mindanao area. Roads in Cebu is actually not big. It's narrow. It's really narrow. It needs a lot of building, not a lot of things to put in. Because in Cebu there's no trains. Not the same in Manila. Because in Manila there's trains, there's subways. In the Philippines, no, in Cebu, there's no trains there. Only buses.
jeepneys,
Yeah, jeepneys. That's it.
taxis.
Yeah,
So
taxis.
yeah, that's the thing. So
Yeah, it needs more improvement in Cebu. I guess the president or no, the mayor of Cebu would try to have that project, but it's really, I don't know, it's really impossible already because the road itself is complicated. There's really small roads. There are wide roads, but there are also a lot of narrow roads in Cebu.
yes, and the good thing right now in Cebu, they really improve because they build a long bridge like from the other part of
From
Cebu,
Manawi
Cordova, and then
uh,
link it to like
to
in Cebu.
Mactan.
In Cebu, so
Yes.
I think they're almost done. That's the good thing right now because Cebu right now is improving
Infrastructure.
infrastructure rather. They're like currently rapidly improving, not unlike before.
Yeah, not like before. The condos in Mandawi area is getting higher too because of that bridge. Also, the cities in Cordoba. Cordoba is a different. It's like a
Different island.
different island, and I think condos are like the rental there in Cordoba too is getting higher.
Yes, but bottom
Um,
line here in the Philippines, if we are going to compare for because we love comparing. So if we're going to compare different countries, like for example Thailand, so we like
we're behind actually.
behind. We're behind.
Really
So
behind in infrastructure. We're really behind in buildings. We're really behind in roads,
utilities.
utilities. Yeah, we are behind. We are actually we know that, but when it comes to building businesses here in the Philippines, it's much lesser compared to Thailand. Yeah, you can actually build businesses there. You can build or you can do rentals in Thailand, but believe me, it's really expensive. Not the same here in the Philippines.
Yeah, so I think guys, we'd love to talk about this topic, and hopefully we can add more
Yes.
maybe in the next. But yeah, let's see. I think that's all, and that's part of it. And for topic for today, I hope you can get an idea if Philippines like the perfect place for you.
Yes, definitely. So again, please comment down below for any suggestions that we can talk about. We would really love for like getting that conversation with you guys. Yes, and again, thank you so much for all the support, all the love, generosity. Thank you so much. Again, our Patreon is in link down below. Feel free to donate if you want. Thank you so much, and see you in our next vlog.
Yeah, see ya. Bye.
Bye.